Welcome back to another explainer. Look, if you've been stuck in a serious low-carb rut, staring down yet another plain chicken breast and sad side salad, we're about to completely flip the script on your menu. Today, we're diving into a vibrant 14-day African superfood meal plan. It's incredibly nutrient-dense, and yes, it fits right into your low-carb goals. So let me ask you, what if you could transform that strict diet with the massive, vibrant flavors of a West African market? Just imagine ditching that sterile, clinical vibe of typical diet plans and stepping into a world that is literally bursting with biodiversity, bold colors, and ancient medicinal wisdom. That's the exact culinary toolkit we're unlocking for you right now. Here's how we're going to build out your 14-day plan. First, we'll stock up the African superfood pantry. Then we'll build some serious flavor with essential spices and seeds. After that, we'll hit some smart low-carb swaps, mix up some vibrant drinks and smoothies, and finally, bring the whole shebang together with guilt-free hearty meals. Let's get to it. Starting with Phase 1, the African Superfood Pantry, where we discover our vibrant foundation. Now, we aren't just grabbing basic ingredients to fill up shelf space here. We're talking about foundational foods that double as absolute metabolic powerhouses. Just look at the nutrient density we're working with. You've got moringa, loaded with vitamins A, C, and E, plus calcium and iron. It's actually a fantastic plant-based protein that actively fights inflammation. Then we've got Fonio. It's this tiny gluten-free grain packed with amino acids that's super easy to digest and literally soothes your hunger while keeping your metabolism revved up. And we can't forget Baobab, packed with vitamin C, potassium, and prebiotic fiber. It does wonders for your gut health, keeps your blood sugar in check, and honestly gives your skin this amazing natural glow. If you want to know just how incredible these ingredients are, you just have to look at what people have called them for centuries. Baobab is known as the tree of life. And moringa, it's the miracle tree. And what's really cool is how all this ancient, sustainable wisdom is now completely backed up by modern wellness science. These aren't just trendy foods, guys. They're traditional, natural medicines that have sustained entire generations. Moving on to Phase 2, essential spices and seeds. This is all about building bold flavor. Let's be real, the absolute biggest enemy of any diet plan is flavor fatigue. You just get bored, right? Well, we are going to obliterate that boredom using some essential African spices, starting with a real game changer, Berbere. This is a highly versatile, super complex Ethiopian spice blend. It is an absolute masterpiece of flavor balancing. It perfectly matches the fiery heat of chili peppers with the sweet aromatics of cinnamon, the warmth of ginger, and that deep earthiness from coriander, fenugreek, and turmeric. But the magic of Berbere goes way beyond just making your food taste amazing. It delivers some heavy-hitting wellness benefits. The ginger and cinnamon in there, they actively reduce inflammation. The chili peppers and coriander are loaded with antioxidants to protect your cells from oxidative stress. You've got garlic and ginger to soothe your stomach. And here's the kicker for our 14-day goals. The capsaicin from those chili peppers naturally spikes your metabolism. Talk about a powerhouse addition to your roasted veggies and stews. Okay, another absolutely crucial pantry staple you need is Egusi. These are West African melon seeds, and they are a total nutritional goldmine. They bring this delicious, rich, nutty flavor and work as a fantastic natural thickener for soups and stews. But more importantly, they are jam-packed with protein, healthy fats, zinc, magnesium, and iron. They help fight off inflammation and give your meals this incredible, hearty texture, totally carb-free. All right, let's hit Phase 3. Smart low-carb swaps. This is the tactical execution. So, to keep our blood sugar nicely leveled out and actually hit those low-carb targets without feeling deprived, we've got to make some smart substitutions. Instead of loading up a bowl with heavy, starchy white rice, our go-to wellness swap is cauliflower rice. It is literally the perfect trick for keeping our meals light but super filling. Plus, cauliflower acts like a sponge, so it beautifully absorbs all those bold spices we were just talking about. And here's the really crucial point. You absolutely do not have to give up those comforting textures you love. Traditional West African cuisine uses these delicious heavy swallows like yam fufu. Well, we're just going to sub those out with cabbage fufu or cauliflower and oat-based alternatives. You get that exact same authentic, satisfying experience, but you completely dodge the dreaded carb crash afterwards. Now, when it comes to your salads or lighter bowls, try swapping out heavy greens for Fonio.
Remember Fonio? It's that tiny, gluten-free powerhouse grain. It literally cooks in minutes and gives your meal this incredibly satisfying, nutty texture. It's super easy on the digestive system, it crushes hunger cravings, and as a bonus, it's a highly sustainable crop that promotes environmental resilience. Win-win.
Next up, Phase 4, vibrant drinks and smoothies to help you refresh and reset. Over these 2 weeks, staying hydrated and energized is absolutely vital, and these drinks act like a daily wellness reset. Let's talk about hibiscus tea, which you might know as zobo or bissap. This is a total standout. It's a tart, cranberry-like classic that does absolute wonders for your body. It helps regulate blood pressure, is incredibly rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, boosts your immune defense, and makes for the ultimate sugar-free weight loss drink. Trust me, poured over ice after a long day, it is so refreshing. And for your mornings, you can easily sneak these superfoods in with a Baobab smoothie bowl. It's so simple. Just blend up some frozen berries, half a cup of that cooled hibiscus tea, and, this is key, 1 unripe banana. Using an unripe banana gives you all this amazing resistant starch and prebiotic fiber without spiking your blood sugar. Toss in a tablespoon each of Baobab and moringa powder, blend it up until it's smooth, and top it off with some fresh fruit and raw vegan granola. That right there is a massive nutrient injection to kickstart your day. Oh, and whatever you do, don't sleep on tiger nuts, also known as chufa. Don't let the name fool you, they aren't actually nuts. They are fiber-packed little tubers, and they are basically a secret weapon for your pantry. They are amazing for digestion, make an incredibly creamy dairy-free milk base, and if you need a pre-workout snack, they provide this smooth, sustained energy without any sort of crash.
Finally, we arrive at Phase 5, guilt-free hearty meals. Time for some delicious results.
This is the fun part, where we take all those superfoods, those vibrant spices, and smart swaps, and turn them into mouth-watering dinners for your 14-day rotation. Let's shine a spotlight on keto jollof. You can 100% satisfy your cravings for those bold, rich West African flavors by using our cauliflower rice swap. When you mix it with all that tomato goodness and those signature seasonings, you get that authentic, deeply beloved Nigerian flavor, completely guilt-free. Or you could whip up a West African chicken stew. This is a gorgeous Ghanaian-inspired dish that brings together aromatic ginger, spicy jalapenos, and rich, all-natural peanut butter. By sticking to natural peanut butter, you get all that fantastic protein and healthy fat, but with way fewer carbs. Pair it with a side of steamed veggies, and you've got a seriously comforting, hearty meal. The variety you get over these 14 days is honestly incredible. You can rotate through things like a Nigerian catfish pepper soup, which uses hot peppers and fresh herbs, perfect with a light side salad. Or how about ifo riro? It's this incredibly rich spinach stew that pairs flawlessly with our cabbage fufu. You could also try a slow-cooked Moroccan vegetable tagine, or just a quick, super nutritious African cabbage stew, loaded with ground beef and our signature spices. And throughout the plan, remember to lean heavily into clean proteins and nutrient-dense greens. Think grilled tilapia or croaker seasoned up with pepper, garlic, and a squeeze of fresh lemon. And you have to serve it alongside some sautéed amaranth leaves, also called morogo. If you haven't tried morogo, you're missing out. This green is incredible. It boasts up to 36% protein, is sky-high in vitamins A and C, and seriously supports your vision and immune system. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? In just 14 days, you can completely shatter that dietary rut. This plan absolutely proves that eating low-carb does not mean eating boring food. By embracing the incredibly rich culture, the sustainable wisdom, and the undeniable medicinal power of the African pantry, you're going to completely transform your wellness journey. I want to leave you with this thought. Which of these vibrant African superfoods are you most curious to try first in your own kitchen? Are you going to go for the metabolism-boosting Berbere, the nutrient-dense moringa, or are you rushing straight for that keto jollof rice? Whichever it is, let that curiosity kickstart your own flavorful wellness journey. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.